Father and son. It's an important relationship without comparison, as long as he doesn't go out for milk. The bond of the elder teaching the younger how to be a man. You will see the best days and the worst days intertwined between these two equals, separated only by age gap and the influence of a certain other person. But what if I were to propose a situation where the son never knew the father? To propose that none of the days, cloudy nor clear, would be witnessed by them in unison. To propose that, when the father did finally reunite with his son, it was within the comfort of an underground organization notorious for terrorizing the land above. And when they meet, they are truly equals, for the son has become the father. He has become father through the Institute. But his real name is Sean, a man developing synthetic robots that look almost identical to human beings. And his father, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than the Commonwealth's one and only sole survivor of Vault 111, our hero, Garfunkel Tong. Now this isn't your average Finding Nemo mumbo-jumbo. This time Nemo, Sean, is a big boy.
What? You're Sean? You're so old.
You see, last time Garfunkel saw Sean in person, he was an itsy-bitsy little goblin. Last time you saw him in general, he was a 10-year-old goblin. In the last video, Garfunkel had been on what he had assumed was the final stretch of his long, wretched quest, which was to find his missing son and reclaim him. That is, after hanging around with some clankers. After that, he met the Railroad, a bunch of kooks who think washing machines can go to Harvard, who helped hack a Dorito he'd gotten from Keanu Reeves or something. After lightly objecting to join their robo-hippie club, Garfunkel built a teleporter with his patriotic and annoying army, the Minutemen, to get inside the Institute. The schematics for said teleporter being made by Shrek. Garfunkel was successfully teleported into the Institute, a place and organization responsible for kidnappings, murders, and overall mass hysteria within the Commonwealth, but are also very clean and highly advanced in technology. This is where Garfunkel found his little white-haired boy, inside a glass room, or at least he thought it was Sean. This one was actually a synth. The real Sean is 6 times older than we thought he was. So where one journey ended, another is about to start. That brings us back to here. 2 old men, father and son, Garfunkel and Sean.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in.
Sure as heck is.
It turns out it's not been 10 years, but 60 years since Sean was kidnapped by the Institute. Garfunkel really should have packed an alarm clock for the vault.
And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
He's younger than Garfunkel.
Just barely.
It wasn't right, what they did, taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world.
Normally, I would go into intense detail about the purpose of Sean's abduction in his infancy, but to lay it all nice and straight on the kitchen counter for you, the Institute was pretty advanced back in the day, you know, with surviving nuclear fallout and all. But they wanted to push their limits by playing God and making the best machine possible, People 2.0. Garfunkel's confused because he made Sean pretty easily without robotics and still had fun. After an awkward silence, Sean explains that the Institute believed clean human DNA would be a good model to copy for the process of making these human robots, synthetic humans. The reason they needed clean DNA was to create synthetic organs, like the heart, the brain, the eyes. It's like Frankenstein, except they didn't dig up a dead guy and give him the science class treatment. But to the Institute's dismay, no one in the Commonwealth, even their own personnel, had clean DNA thanks to radiation. But after a quick Bing search, because Google doesn't exist in Bill Gates' timeline, they stumbled on this cheeky little guy. So they sent Kellogg and whoever that is to go get him. Henceforth, they've been using Sean's DNA to make all of their synths.
I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Yeah? I just can't with his face.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please, anything I can do to help you understand.
Well, Garfunkel asked him plenty of questions. Because I don't want to lose views, I'll put it short. Sean's pleased that his dad killed Kellogg, something Garfunkel is glad to hear. He believes his mother's death was a bit of collateral damage, something Garfunkel is not glad to hear. and he's very dismissive about the people of the Commonwealth because they're filthy stupid. And, most importantly, he is the one who released Garfunkel, because, being father of the Institute, he was curious to know what it would be like to meet his own father. Couldn't be me, honestly. Doubtfully, Garfunkel's beginning to think his son is very selfish, if not brazenly ignorant.
Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I mean, kind of want to help Sean because he's Garfunkel's son, but kind of has a foggy morality.
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I mean, it is pretty horrible up there, but,
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth, and I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. Will you take that chance?
Another settlement has sent word that they need our help. I'll mark it on your map.
we could give him a chance. We should work with him for a little bit. Father-son time, you know. Maybe he'll be good.
All right.
Thank you.
Did I jump scare you?
Happy Halloween, my fellow patriots. Before we get back to this spooky-ish edition of the familial adventures of Garfunkel Tong, I would like to mention I didn't have any plans on going trick-or-treating this year, so instead I request a like and subscribe. You know what to do. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the bell when you subscribe. It will help the growth of this channel, and you'll be rewarded with the honorary title of Fellow Patriot. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section down below. You may even get a shout out, like Scott here, who asked me to join the Brotherhood of Steel. We'll see if that happens. Now, let's get back to the video.
They look very similar. Well, see you later, son.
With Garfunkel's decision to hang around the Institute for a little bit, Sean tells his father to explore the place, get to know it. While he's doing this, Sean also recommends he meets the division heads, aka the VIPs of the Institute. They run everything down here, from emptying toilets to making synths.
Side Nick? 2 side Nicks.
After talking to Allie Fillmore about lighting and air conditioning, Garfunkel hops on over to the Bioscience division.
Alright, is this where all the Frankenstein stuff happens? Oh look, they brought Harambe back.
Out of curiosity, Garfunkel spends 5 very inconspicuous minutes hacking into this terminal to enter this very inconspicuous room.
Oh. This is where they make all the Shrek memes. Oh. Well, that takes care of Virgil's problems.
A quick reminder, Virgil's the very same Shrek that gave Garfunkel the blueprints to the teleporter, his only demand being that Garfunkel brings back the cure for his Shrekliness, the very thing that Garfunkel just grabbed here. With that solved, Garfunkel continues his tour undisturbed.
Sensor alert.
Oh, crap.
Detected. Stand down.
Oh.
Stand down.
Oh, so while we're here, just kind of wandering around this random place, I might as well enlighten you to the fact that I also have a lot of new weapons. What are they, you might be asking?
A pipe revolver, a laser pistol, and a Chinese officer's sword.
Now Garfunkel can become a fantasy hero. So, a quick explanation is, a while ago, after I made the last video, all of my data got deleted. Like there was a crash in the saves. I had to go all the way back to the part where I was helping Ada kill the brain bot. Robo-brain, whatever they're called. But basically, I played a little longer and I got a hold of this cool-looking sword and some new armor. Kinda nostalgic with, you know, the Vault 11 outfit. Haven't seen that since the beginning of the series.
It's probably for the best that he wears this. We don't want the Institute thinking Garfunkel's loyalty lies elsewhere should he decide to join them. Anyways, he speaks with the rest of the division heads. Clayton Holdren, the Leaf Man, Madison Lee, the Rude Utilities Lady, and Justin Ayo, the skeptical man who tracks down runaway synths, trains coursers, and spies on Garfunkel.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
Man, Garfunkel can just get whatever he wants out of these guys. Gosh, just like, everything is so clean here.
I can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
Remember to
Yeah, trust me, it is, but it's fun as heck.
Consumption to a minimum. Don't reach.
It's like they're going to school. Oh!
Probably just
Excuse me.
Look at this. Oh, look, it's synth. Really detailed robots. Oh, wait. Look at this. Hey. Come out of that juice. Is he gonna come out naked? Where'd he get that? Bro's buff. It's actually shredded. Man, this is just Frankenstein with artificial flavors. New food?
Hi there.
Food, question mark? Why do you gotta buy stuff here? Nice Nuka-Cola.
Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing.
You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section.
Couldn't be me. Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention all of those, quests I got from the update.
You see, while I was playing off camera to get my data back, it was around then when the next generation update came out. You know, for Fallout's birthday or something. Although I decided not to record the rest of the gameplay, mostly to save data on my PC, I did get my reaction to the update overload.
What the heck? Why do I have so many signals? Where are these quests coming from? It's been too long. No. The frick? We can do All Hallows Eve real quick. I mean, it's almost Halloween anyways, or at least as I'm recording this. I don't hear anything.
We'll get back to that later. In the meantime, Garfunkel returns to his son all enthusiastic about this whole robot business.
Alright,
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision.
Sean claims that some of the synths are beginning to think that they have free will, which of course is nonsense. One of such is a rogue synth that has been brainwashed to think that he's a man named Gabriel, who leads a gang of raiders stationed at Libertalia, and they've become notorious for slaughtering innocent people.
I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Alright.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone.
Before Garfunkel can comprehend that he's taking orders from his own son to find his lost robot instead of playing catch with him, he's out the door and back into the disgusting, dirty Commonwealth.
Oh, hey, Codsworth. Hey, Sturgis, I got your tape.
Here's that holotape you gave me, full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What? You didn't think Garfunkel would have a backup plan just in case his little, well, big boy turns out to be a psychopath? Well, you'd be wrong, because clever, sneaky Garfunkel here downloaded all of this data the moment he entered the Institute in episode 4, which you should watch because it's been sitting at less than 30 views for a little over 2 months now. Anyways, out of 2 separate desires, one to explore on his way to Libertalia, and the other just to get a feel for a particularly spooky holiday coming up, he convinced me to search on Reddit why the mysterious radio signal for the All Hallows Eve mission wasn't working. The answer is simple: Bethesda.
Okay, so it turns out there's a glitch with the radio, so instead of just listening to it, we're gonna go to Harbor Master Hotel, because that's easier.
Has-Been is also where we can get a magazine to unlock some Halloween fun stuff like skeletons and ghosts, which might just cheer up the settlers of Sanctuary Hills, who don't seem to be in the mood to eat expired candy. Garfunkel wants to fix these sorrowful attitudes, so he hides all of his excess junk in the Red Rocket, defends said Red Rocket with one of Sean's special toys, rents a room ahead of time, and makes his way to Boston Harbor with his old buddy Codsworth. in search of Spirit Halloween, Post-Apocalypse Edition.
Alright, let's look for a hotel full of Halloween crap.
But during the journey, Garfunkel and his robot friend performed the perpetual practice of running into a few trigger-happy gangsters in an alleyway. They were easy enough to deal with. It was the reward for their struggles that was important.
Sunglasses. What does this look like? Hey! Garfunkel's got some shades.
With some flashy new shades. This chapter in Garfunkel's journey is far from over, because soon after he came across this wee little pub.
Is this the hotel? No, it's an Irish place. Must mean there's alcohol.
After cleaning out the current residents of the pub, epically mind you, Garfunkel heads inside to take a little look around. You know, just stopping by for a drink. Meantime, I adopted a foul Irish accent out of pure ancestral familiarity.
You see, he could buy a pint. I have Irish heritage. Don't know if they would have killed me for that. Oh. Hoo. Nice try.
Quiet enough to hear the old gears spinning, as they say.
Oh, crap. Codsworth. Oh, right. That's it. Come on. Aha. Just took you out with a sword.
Fortunately, Garfunkel's detour seemed to pay off, because he gained a ton of new weapons, like this combat rifle with big damage.
It's got a dagger on the end, too. Well, a bayonet, but whatever.
This goofy-looking revolver.
Bruh, look at this gun.
This hack which does something. And this dope-looking snub-nosed pistol that I will never use because the ammo is expensive. And whatever Garfunkel couldn't carry, he gave to Codsworth.
Alright, I'm giving you a very, very important job, Codsworth. You get to hold my fat man.
There was one more prize waiting in the basement. And 'twas mighty Irish to behold.
Startup sequence unknown. Hardware detected. Auxiliary BIOS detected.
Hey, buddy.
Startup sequence complete.
Buddy.
Dispensing sample for approval by technician. How would you describe the testing sample provided?
What are you?
This is Buddy, a Protectron modified to serve beers and other alcoholic drinks. He doesn't sound like it, but he is very much Irish.
How would you describe the testing sample provided?
So he's beer bot.
I don't drink, so I wouldn't know.
Understood.
Oh, really?
Before we do anything, we gotta drink down an entire bourbon.
Shall we commence delivery to the Hotel Rexford?
Now, Garfunkel's already pretty busy, so he can't help Buddy deliver his drinks. But he can't just leave a robot packed with booze lying around, so...
Change of plans. I've decided to keep you myself.
Understood.
Why not send them to hang out with Preston? He could probably get a drink or two. Alright, see you later, buddy. Looks like the pint house is cleared.
With the tap house plundered and the beer bot snatched, Garfunkel remembers it's Halloween time, not St. Patrick's Day, and returns to his search for Harbor Master Hotel, which, unbeknownst to our hero, isn't much further away.
Now, where's this hotel? Oh, this is the Harbor Master Hotel. Guess we made it. There, we're going in.
Very dark here, sir. Watch your step.
Oh, so this is the Halloween room. My man fell asleep reading books.
Don't have the key.
Alright. Well, we're gonna go get that key then. Oh. There we go. Ooh. Oh. What the heck? Stop talking, Codsworth. Well, we'll just wear it for the sake of Halloween.
With the ghouls defeated, and a not-so-terrifying new mask donned, Garpumpkin Tong, get it, the world's happiest gourd, needed to find his way out of the dangerous room, which was still giving him the Auschwitz shower treatment.
How do we get out of here? Oh, found it. Well, this place isn't very nice.
The hall with the secret to Garpumpkin's escape contained 4 rooms with a variety of horror-themed objects within them, such as jars with organs or jack-o'-lanterns.
Holy. Combat shotgun. Holy crap.
The only way to open the door at the end of the hallway was to obtain the key code, which had something to do with the items in the 4 rooms. Unfortunately for Bethesda, this puzzle was incredibly easy to put together, since Garpumpkin and I are 2 very observant intellectuals. Well, most of the time.
There's organs and bugs here. So there's 4 jars, 3 skulls, 4 bears, 6 jack-o'-lanterns. So it'd be 4, 3, 4, 6. Hey! It worked. Well, what do I do now? Whoa, look at this! Where's Picket Fence's Halloween special?
Bingo.
There we go. Now I can make Halloween stuff. Why is this magazine $33? Well, let's get in here. Onward, Codsworth.
With a new gun, a new suit, and a wide selection of Halloween decorations at our hero's disposal, Garfunkel and Codsworth investigated the upper room.
What a peculiar little setup, Granny, Sir Trottington, Mr. Aples, and Professor Taddies. All for their own little tea party.
And then they cleared the roof of any raiders.
Let us explore this world. Dude, I thought I could just be like a superhero walking out, just slow motion, shooting everybody, but oh well. Superhero it is. If I'm correct, which I hope I am, otherwise this was all for nothing. Well, I'll just quick save here real quick. Power armor can survive fall damage, so see you at the bottom, Codsworth. A superhero landing. With all our Halloween gear collected, let's head off to Libertalia. Bird. Sure, why not? Hey, Codsworth admires me. You really just wanted me to put a smiley face on this decapitalist helmet. Not that there is one. Don't know what that did.
Press tab to make it turn on. Whatever, I'll do it later.
Alright. Let's see if we can make it to the other side of this river without dying. My radiation levels are rising. Let's hurry this up. Then I'll take some drugs to get rid of this. Come on, just one good jump and... Come on, man! Get up. Alright, we're good. Oh look, it's the Brotherhood of Steel. A subscriber wanted me to join them, but we're gonna go do this mission first, and then I'll see what we can do.
Sorry, Scott.
The heck is that noise?
It was a robot race, where raiders were betting on their, well, robots. I didn't spend too much time here, but this is what happened.
Out, boys!
Well, I'm just gonna kill everyone here then, if that's alright with you. No, you ain't getting away with this. Just won a sword fight in a post-apocalypse. Dude brought a pipe to a sword fight. I mean, that's whatever. Well, Codsworth is dead. Get up.
With the racetrack clear of raiders, Garfunkel finally makes it to Libertalia, where we meet a familiar face.
He looks familiar. Will Smith?
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard.
Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Let's just get this over with.
Right behind you, sir.
Garfunkel's response may have been a little rude, but in his defense, he'd already been shot at countless times that day and was probably not in the mood for it. Regardless, he's not going to go in all pouty. He's the world's happiest man. And, after all, this is for Sean.
Alright, let's get on with it. Witness the power of Garfunkel Tong, Halloween edition. Okay, anime protagonist edition. Alright, stuck moron. Thought as much. Oh no! Yeah, just for safety, I'm not gonna wear this. You good, man? Gotta go get my baby boy's toy back. Come on. Use stairs prop. I can't stand third person in this. I think she was talking to herself. Oh well. Why do you keep missing? Anime power. Drug power.
Please
Come on.
don't run.
Dude can't even yell right. Well, you know what they say, one shot to the head, two to the body. No, wait, it's the other way around. Yeah, right, because I want a pipe pistol now that I got this gun. It's like a big iron, but rusty and makes me angry to look at. Take a little dip in the pool. What does it mean, defend County Crossing?
After a ruthless onslaught on all the raiders in Libertalia, and ignoring County Crossing, Garpumpkin Tong and his robots hop, skip, and swim their way to the main tower, a worthless heap of garbage suspended on the sea infested with raider scum, and the main headquarters of this rogue synth that we're looking for.
I'm sorry, short double-barreled shotgun, but you've been replaced. Heck yeah, you've been replaced. Very much so. Nice try trying to launch a mini nuke at me. But thanks for the mini nuke anyways. I sure love mini nukes. Makes me happy I came. You know, besides helping Garfunkel's son and all. Makes him even happier, man.
And happy he is, the world's happiest man now that he's reunited with his son. His very demanding son. As the party nears the top of the Tower of Terrible Shooters, Morpheus gives Garpumpkin some useful advice as to how to catch this rogue synth.
There's something important I need to tell you.
What is it?
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
A wise decision, sir.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
I mean, he's dumb as heck, but at least he's got style.
Yeah, Garfunkel needs one of those flashy Corsa coats. He should have grabbed it off the last one he killed. Anyways, time to recover Gabriel.
Well done. Gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
All I heard was meh, 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 meh. You want to hear something cool?
B592 initialize factory reset authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Had so much slang to that. That almost got me killed, but it was for the cool. Okay, see you later.
Claim synth B592.
Ah, he's gone. Let's head to the bottom, Codsworth. Don't feel like being up here much longer. I want to check on the county crossing. Yeah, I don't know who these guys are.
With the synth reclaimed and county crossing neglected, Garfunkel returns to his son.
Home sweet clean home. This place isn't so bad after wandering around the wasteland all day.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
I mean, it wasn't that difficult.
With B592 safely recovered and Garfunkel peacefully awaiting to celebrate Halloween with his son, Sean gives him his own room in the Institute, with a bed, shower, and even a toilet. No more bush trips for a while.
Your new quarters are here, sir.
Okay. Nice to see you too, Brainless. Get out of here.
Finished here, sir.
I've had a clean bathroom in forever. Let's get some well-deserved rest. 8 hours ought to do good. Hey, Sean.
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
Oh, well, that's easy. I'm, what Garfunkel always does.
I try and talk it out, see if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet
That's
we
not
find
true.
ourselves in the group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months.
Oh
They
boy,
no
I
doubt
think I know
mean
where
to
this is
free
going.
these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
It's a machine. Why would I risk my life for a machine? And they're kind of
They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed.
Sean goes on to explain that the Institute has learned the location of a few of their stolen synths being kept in a railroad settlement on Bunker Hill. Once again, he begs his papa to recover them for him, since he's too scared to fight the big bad railroad himself. The Brotherhood of Steel is planning on getting involved too, not to help the railroad, but to kill the synths, because they hate robots or something. We'll learn when we follow up with Scott's request, as long as the BOS doesn't hate us after this. Don't forget to comment if you want a chance at a shout out. Anyways, being the kind, loving father Garfunkel is, he obviously agrees.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
Oh, Bunker Hill. It's the Battle of Bunker Hill.
Unfortunately, we don't have time for that now. So let's end this with a little holiday spirit. Spirit Halloween, if I might say. Garfunkel and Codsworth return to Sanctuary Hills with something in mind for the settlers, and for you. Magazine in hand, they decided it needed to be a bit more festive.
Sure hope you guys liked that. Honestly, I worked for like 4 hours on this, had to get all this plastic and whatnot. Well, I'd say this calls for a celebration. Cheers to Beerbot. Well, son of a...
That, I fear, my fellow patriots, is where this video must rest in peace. Thank you for watching this episode of the Familial Adventures of Garfunkel Tong. I'm terribly sorry it took this long to make, but I hope it has been worth it. I mean, I sure enjoyed making it. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content. It would really help the growth of this channel and give you the honorary title of Fellow Patriot. Feel free to comment, as I enjoy it when people use their First Amendment privileges. And it could get you a shout out in the next video. That's all, and have a happy Halloween. Anyways, I'm out.